Hi guys, how you doing? Is you fine? Is you okay? Is you alright? I pray that you are. We are back in the kitchen. It's your girl Sells Comfort, and today we are meal prepping. Yes, we are meal prepping, and we're starting with a mushroom stroganoff, and we are going to serve that with a courgette spaghetti or zucchini spaghetti or the zucchini noodles. I don't know what you call it. It's also called a zoodle. Yes, a znoodle or something of the sort. It doesn't matter. So let's get right over here where we have all our ingredients and start cooking. See, all my ingredients are already cut, prepped, everything is done, and this is going to save me so much time, thank goodness. Those are all the ingredients that we need for this mushroom stroganoff. I will put the whole detailed list of every single ingredient and the measurements on the description bar below, so click it. Also, before you continue, make sure you subscribe, you like this video, give it a thumbs up, help me share the videos, and put that notification button on. Let's start cooking. Our pan is hot. In goes about a tablespoon of olive oil. And now we are going to add our onions and saute them. Once our onions are nice and glossy, we are going to add in our mushrooms. We are going to add some salt, not too much. And I'm going to crack in some black pepper and add some chili flakes. If you look, see that? See all that water? That's what we want to dry out.
Minutes later.
Our mushrooms are beautifully dried up. Time to add the rest of the ingredients. Go in with 3 garlic cloves, 1 tablespoon mustard. I mix Dijon mustard and whole grain mustard. I love the taste of Dijon. 1 1/2 teaspoon of smoked paprika. I also mix this a little bit. This is smoked paprika, 1 teaspoon, 1/2 teaspoon of Hungarian spicy paprika, and 1/2 tablespoon of tomato paste. Everything goes in there. And a tablespoon of Worcestershire sauce, something of the sort. Give this a good stir. And then cook it for an extra 2 minutes.
2 very boring minutes later.
Once your 2 to 3 minutes are up, we are going to add some flour to this, 3 tablespoons, and then stir to cook all of that with flour. And in goes some vegetable stock, about 3 cups. We're going to add about 3 cups of veggie stock. You can use beef stock, chicken stock, whatever it is that you want to use, but since we're keeping this vegetarian, we're going to do vegetable stock. I'll give this a stir. Let all the ingredients are combined beautifully. Oh, sorry. We forgot to add in our thyme. Reduce the heat and let it simmer for about 10 minutes. Our mushroom stroganoff is done. I'm going to stir in about 2 heaped tablespoons of yogurt. Look at how beautiful this looks. Our mushroom and spinach stroganoff is done. I think I'll do the zucchini pasta tomorrow because it's a very quick 5-minute dish, and then we'll just edit it in. Our stir fry is also here on the side. It's also done, and I'm not showing it because I've done it a million times. It's on my YouTube channel. I will leave a link to it on my description bar. I also have my parsnip cooking over here, and I've done that also a million times. I will leave the link as well. We're going to finish off our very beautiful, it's just a mushroom stroganoff, but because I added spinach, I'm just compelled to say that it's a mushroom spinach stroganoff. But we're going to finish that off with some fresh parsley. I think it's about 3/4 cup of water. And then I'm going to add my cauliflower, which is made for actually cauliflower rice, but today we're going to use it differently. Two Maggi cubes, some salt, and some pepper. Give this a stir. I like doing this to add flavor to the cauliflower. Now you're making a tabbouleh, and we're going to substitute the bulgur with cauliflower. A very healthy version of this recipe.
A little later.
Make sure our cauliflower is dry. And then while this is drying up, we are going to make the dressing for our salad. We start with about 4 tablespoons of lime juice or lemon juice. And then the zest of half a lime, salt and black pepper, some chili flakes. We love chili flakes. 3 tablespoons olive oil, 1 teaspoon cumin, and then some finely chopped mince. This is about 2 heaped tablespoons, and also parsley, the same. Tastes a bit more salt. Now this is done. We're going to put it on the side and then continue with grilling our meats. Here is our beautiful cauliflower. I must say, when I was done cooking, one packet just seemed like way too little, so I doubled up the recipe and added a second pack, which I happen to have at home, so that helps. I'm going to add a can of chilies, some diced peppers, and some edamame or soybeans, and green onions, and our very beautiful salad dressing. For this dish, I used Moroccan spices, Ras El Hanout. I have shared the recipe of how I mix the spices and also how I marinate this chicken. I will share the link on the description bar, and you don't even need to marinate it for long, 2 hours, and the marinade will infuse beautifully. And for some reason, I had some onions just laying there. I was done with all my cooking and there were onions just laying there. So I decided to add them to this dish, and they were just the extra that I needed to take this dish to another level. It came out beautifully.
Longer than a few minutes later.
We are done. We have our tabbouleh, we have our stir-fry vegetables, parsnips, our chicken, and our mushroom stroganoff. So everything except for the pasta is done.
Following day.
We are back in the kitchen to finish our meal prep. I only have one dish to go, and my kitchen looks like I'm having a party or something, but nope, this is all for me. Well, not all for me, I'll share. My pan is nice and hot. This time I'm using a larger pan. I think this is about 30 or 32 inches. Olive oil and some butter. Definitely a good alternative for noodles or pasta. Once our butter browns up a bit, I'm going to add our zucchini pasta. Now you can make this yourself at home, but I am super lazy when it comes to such things. And then I'm also going to add some garlic, about a teaspoon of garlic. And then I'm going to add some chilies. Some salt and some black pepper. And a sprinkle of Italian spice mix, optional. I just want to add a little bit of flavor to my pasta. It does have some water retention to it, so you will get a wettish pasta. Just scoop that out of the pan and leave the fluids in there, just like this. Let's sprinkle some spring onions, because we have spring onions and spring onions for days. Finished. And our meal prep is done, people. We have some chicken over there. We have some parsnip, zucchini pasta. We have our stir-fry vegetables, mushroom stroganoff, and tabbouleh that we made with cauliflower instead of bulgur. So those are the meals for this week's meal prep. And now let's serve us some foods. As tired as I am, I have finished the meal prep and we are all packed, ready to store for this week. The food smells, looks and tastes amazing. I hope you try some of these recipes. I am sure, I actually know, I guarantee you will love them. Most of them are vegetarian. The cauliflower tabbouleh is also vegetarian if you do not serve it with chicken. Our food is stored. It is ready to go in the fridge, and this is how it looks like. All these Tupperwares are for meal prep. They are microwave friendly. They're also freezer friendly, so don't be afraid to store it in the freezer if you want to. I always store mine in the fridge because my fridge has a really low temperature. It's almost like it's a freezer. After all that cooking, this is how my kitchen looks like. It's a hot mess and no one here to help me clean. Also, despite all that cooking and the food being really tasty, this is going to be my dinner. Who else cooks and just doesn't feel like eating? This is a yogurt bowl. I have more yogurt bowls on my Instagram. Go check them out. I will put my Instagram handle and link on the description bar. Thank you so much guys for watching. I appreciate it. This has been your girl Sal's Comfort with another video, and this time it was how to meal prep. Please do not forget to subscribe, like and share my videos, and also hit that notification button ding so that you get notified anytime I upload a new video. And also do not forget to leave love. Okay.